tractor day.
Hi, welcome back to Superior Design and Restoration. This time we're going to be working on my dad's old Arien's S14-H. He gave me this tractor last year after he bought himself a new one. I used it a couple times and then stored it at a buddy's place. When I bought this place, I tried to put it on the trailer to bring it here and it didn't want to start. And ever since then, it's just been sitting outside. And that's probably 8 or 9 months ago now. So I think it's time to make it run. I don't think it'll need much. I think it just needs the carb cleaned. So I got the battery and the charger right now. I think I'm gonna go out and find some new tires because these are super dry rotted, and a new seat because we got trees growing in this seat and I don't want to sit on that. So let's go. All right, I got my new seat. Able to find one with just 1 billion helicoils in it, so hopefully one of those patterns fits what this tractor's got. And I didn't find any tires I like, so I got the next best thing, an inner tube. I think Phil and I are planning on doing some overlander projects later on, so I might save buying the tires for that and get something a little beefier. But for now, the tube will work fine. Well, the seat's on, the battery's charged. Let's see if this has anything to give us. It's making me go deaf. Fuck. That's just as low as the starter is. I don't know if I want it to start. Let's check for spark. Okay. So I tested it for spark and we got nothing. I have tried a new coil, a new condenser. The points aren't in it right now, but I did clean those up and try them. New spark plug, new plug wire, new key switch, bypass the safety module. I have tried everything I can think of and I can't get sparks. So at some point, Phil and I are gonna rewire this whole thing top to bottom. And then as for all the lifting components and implement components, I think I have a solution for all that. And that is second tractor. So the second tractor is actually a New Holland S14, which is the same exact thing as the Arien S14. They sold these to New Holland. New Holland painted them beige-ish and resold them. It's the same Kohler 14 horse underneath, all the same hydraulics, same everything. So that tractor needs a front lifting mechanism. This tractor has it. But you're probably thinking that's kind of excessive to buy a second tractor just for that. I was actually cruising through Facebook looking for a snowblower and a mower deck, which this had both of. And it had the blower and the mower deck and this tractor all for less than the cost of just a mower deck. So I'm gonna take the parts I need from this one, hopefully keep it running so I can sell it, and then get the blower and the mower deck mounted up on that one. All right, well, it's been a month since this thing didn't make spark. Phil, what do we do to it?
Honestly, just...
I remember sending you a wire diagram and you said it was too complicated and to take it all out.
Which you did.
So we took it all out. I made a feeble attempt at wiring it. Phil made a better attempt at wiring it.
Yeah,
and now it makes spark.
I don't know why it was making spark. I did ground starter solenoid, but that was just so the starter solenoid would work, and it just ran from there.
I wired the rest of it and forgot to ground it.
Oh.
So it's got a new ignition harness. We just wired the PTO clutch harness. So it runs poorly. I killed the battery trying to start it for a second time, but it runs again. So now, if I don't fall, I need to get the mower deck greased and good enough to go underneath there, and then the New Holland can be retired. Look at that spark!
Well, it took some finagling, but the Ariens has a mower deck now. So I guess I could retire the New Holland. But like I said, since this thing hasn't been making spark for a month, I've been using this to mow my lawn and tow all the trailers around, and now I kind of love it. So I was planning on selling it, but I think it's going to stick around. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll find something because like I said, I've kind of fallen in love. This one's going to just be the lawnmower and snowblower and the utility machine. I'll find something fun to do with this. But for now it's late and I'm going to bed. So next time we'll finish buttoning up all this wiring, rebuild the carburetor so this thing starts a little easier, and just put it all back together and see how it works.
Well, we were doing really good right up until we weren't. So I actually burnt the starter out on this tractor. So I was going to use the starter from this tractor. I took it off, brought it over here, couldn't make it fit, and then realized that it's got a different number of splines on it. So we're gonna have to find a new starter for this one. It was working great until then. Just straighten this guy out. Starting to wander away from the shed here. God, the self-driving on these things sucks. Other than that, they're pretty good though. Of course, the deck is dragging too, because since the mower won't start, I can't raise it. But it's a tough deck. It should be fine with that. Now this one's wandering. Just come over here, point it. Boom. Well, I should probably put the camera down and manage this.